Here's another small possible confirmation video for you guys. I've always had good memory. I remembered a lot of things from majority of my life. But in the past several months or maybe a year or so, the Holy Spirit has actually brought to my memories from when I was an actual baby, y'all, like an infant. Like I remember being put in high chairs. I remember being put to bed and given a bottle. Crazy. And I recently recall being 1 year old and playing the baby Jesus at our church's nativity, sermon for Christmas. I remember being in the back with my mom and my aunt, and they kissed me and they left because they had to go sit in the pews. And I remember being brought out to the stage, and I remember the choir singing. And I remember when the choir was done singing, the pastor began his sermon, and I remember thinking, it's a lot louder from up close. I mean, I didn't have maybe words to think that, but that's something I just knew. I was like, it's a lot louder than it is from back there. And I just watched him intently as he preached. Guys, I'm 33 years old now, and I have always known that something spiritual in my life was going to take place at 33. Even up until last year, I was struggling with some addictions. I turned 33 on June 1st. Up until I was 32, I was still struggling with addictions. In the past few weeks, y'all, past few months, put everything down. Easily. I don't know how I did it, by the power of the Holy Spirit. I mean, I guess I do know how I did it, by the power of the Holy Spirit. But y'all, Jesus has walked with me my entire life, as long as I can remember, which is why I started to believe at an early age. And I know y'all see the numbers. I don't have to. Okay, 9:23. Y'all get it. At 33, Jesus ascended to the Father, y'all. And I feel like he recently brought this memory back to me to remember that he's been walking with me my entire life, and that he has had my life in his hand since the very beginning. I really think we're going soon, y'all. Be blessed.